live. Actually, I'm kind of on time this time, as opposed to the usual. Decided I'm gonna take lunch after this instead of beforehand, which would make me late. But we are live. Let me make sure everything's working. Pull up OBS, check my levels. Mic test. All right, cool. Everything should be good to go. We should be ready. Confidence monitor. All right, I think everything's good. I got my notebook here. I will be taking notes. The notes for this one are going to be very important. They said this is going to be the longest combat cast that they've ever done. I wanted to go back and check, how long have the other ones been. I think like the longest they've ever done is probably like an hour to an hour and a half. So yeah, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a long one. A lot of information we're going to get from it. And it's also the final combat cast before Khaos Reigns. So if they have anything else they want to tell us before Khaos Reigns gets here, this is their last chance to do so. But also, I'm kind of excited for the things that they don't want to tell us about. The surprises that still await us. I have recently just been thinking maybe there's going to be some surprise cameos, like actual cameo characters, not just like in-game cameos. And that would be sick. I think that's a fun surprise to pull up to what day is it? The 24th? 5 more days. So yeah, I think that would be a fun surprise to get in 5 more days when Khaos Reigns drops. Like in the story mode, they did a bunch of cameos that weren't actually cameos, like just regular base roster characters that they turned into cameos. I'm hoping for this one, we get new cameos that are actually playable in the once you're done story mode and you can play them in the game. I think my best bet, right, is Harumi. I think there'll be a Harumi cameo in the game at some point, because who else is Scorpion going to marry, right? There was also a leak a little while back about someone doing voice acting for Harumi. Now, that could just be for the story mode, but it also could be actual in-game, gameplay. So I think Harumi's the best bet, but then there could also be some other ones, right? Like, I think, what if we got some new characters that cameo in this, like, Dramen or Meat or Onaga or something, and then some of them actually became playable cameos in the game. I think that would be really hype. Let me do one thing really quick. Alright. Close this door. I'm going to send out the live stream, and then we are going to just get started with it, because like I said, this is going to be an important one. This is going to be the longest combat cast that they've ever done. So I don't want to waste any time. I want to get right into it. But I'm going to send out the live stream on my PC, because that's just a little bit faster than sending it out on my phone. Right. Boom. And boom. All right, got it out on Facebook, and now we're just going to send it on Twitter, and we're all done. Also, God of War Ragnarok comes out today. I am going to pick that game up if it works on Steam Deck. Like, I'm not expecting it to work at like 60 frames or anything. But if I can get that game at like 30 to 40 frames and it works and it runs fine like the first game did, I will actually pick that game up. I want to play it on Steam Deck specifically. I just beat the first God of War earlier this year, and it was an absolute banger. So I'm excited to play another one. And what else? I started a bunch of new shows today, or I will start a bunch of new shows. I already started Agatha All Along, did the first episode, and then Penguin drops today, I think. And Agatha All Along, Penguin, and there's another show called How to Die Alone with Natasha Rothwell. And I'm gonna start that show as well. So yeah, very excited. Oh, also apparently we got some new news for Black Mirror season 7. Bro, there's just a lot of TV shows. That's why I wanted to start a bunch of new stuff so I can just get through it, finish it, because there's gonna be a lot more to drop. And I don't want to wait around. Alright, my light is acting up a bit. I wonder if I can actually migrate this. Oh shit, that was the wrong thing. Wait, did that help? No, didn't help. Alright, let me try to move my light USB to a different port. I think the port is just kind of overheating. Alright, that should be better. And like I said, I'll send the stream out one more time and then we're all good to go. All right, cool. And then also, if you guys haven't seen my most recent videos, I got to start with the weekly upload, new game alert, Marvel vs. Capcom edition. I play a bunch of Marvel vs. Capcom games. I mean, as the title would suggest, right? We play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel Superheroes, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and then a bunch of other random games like X-Men Mutant Academy, Street Fighter the movie, Rival Schools, and a bunch more. So check out this video to see how I did in all those games. Spoiler alert, I'm kind of nice. I know that's actually not true. I'm not nice at these games, but I wasn't going to take any L's either. Maybe I took 1 or 2 L's, but you got to watch the video to see. And obviously that was to celebrate the Marvel vs. Capcom collection that dropped. I didn't get it yet, because I have a lot of these games in my collection, but, you know, I might get it soon just so I have like a version of the game where I can play online with a better netcode and all that. But then yesterday I dropped a video for the launch trailer. Now, if you haven't seen the launch trailer, you're going to want to check it out because we got a first look at Ghostface in that launch trailer. There was a bunch of other stuff in there too. We saw Noob Saibot's Animality and a compilation of a bunch of animalities. We got a little short teaser of Sector's other fatality. But I think the first look at Ghostface is the most important thing, right? Because to me, that first look, them having a Ghostface fatality already finished, means that Ghostface is actually coming to the game sooner than I expected. I thought we weren't going to get the DLC guest characters until 2025. But if his fatality is done, then we will probably get our guest characters very soon. So now that all the housekeeping is done, boom! What is up, everybody? It's me, Jrod, the filmmaker, former film major, frequent fighting gamer from Philadelphia. And we are here for another Kombat Kast watch party. The final Kombat Kast before Khaos Reigns drops. If you don't know what Khaos Reigns is, where have you been? I've been making content about Mortal Kombat for years, but specifically we've been making content about Khaos Reigns for the past 2 months. Oh, a little over 2 months. Okay, so Comic-Con was July 26th. So yeah, about 2 months. We've known about this. As soon as like Takeda dropped, and that same week Takeda dropped, they told us about Kombat Pack 2, Khaos Reigns, the new story announcement, Animalities, everything coming with this DLC that's coming next Tuesday. It is a paid DLC. You cannot get it for free, even if you have the premium edition of the game. Personally, I wish that, like, I understand if you don't get it with the premium edition, but I wish that people who got, like, the highest tier collector edition could have got this DLC for free. I think that makes sense, but, you know, it's a business. They got to make money. If you don't want to pay the money, it's perfectly fine. You don't have to pay the money. You don't have to get the stuff. You'll still get Animalities for free. But if you pay, you will get 6 new characters, a story DLC. I want to say that the new stages are free too, but they actually haven't said anything about that. So I don't know if the new stages are like exclusive to the DLC or if everyone's getting the new stages. But there are a lot of new stages coming into the game with this new update. I already got the update, or I got the DLC on console. I'm going to get it on Steam as well. And yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to go all in. I'm a huge fan of Cyrax. I've been wanting human Cyrax in this game for a while, so I got a new version of human Cyrax. And Noob Saibot and Sector also look really good, though. Their gameplay looks like it's going to be insane. And then the guest characters, although we haven't seen much of them, right? What we did get for Ghostface yesterday was a really good start. I think T-1000 is going to be good as far as gameplay. Like, I didn't ask for that character. I don't really care about the character or the lore. But the gameplay possibilities for T-1000 are, like, endless. Like, bro can shapeshift and morph and create weapons and stuff. So you have no idea how that's going to impact his gameplay until we see it. I can't really think of any other character we've had like that except for maybe Martian Manhunter in Injustice 1, and that was such a long time ago. It's like, I can't wait to see a modern take on a shapeshifty like character. If you guys don't know about me, I love characters like that. Like, I love, like, Plastic Man, Miss Marvel, any character that can kind of morph, shapeshift, change their form in different ways. I love that type of character. I think that's really sick. And so we finally are going to get one in Mortal Kombat 1, which I'm excited for. But we're not going to waste any more time. Is there anything else I wanted to say before we get into it? Oh, I will be taking notes because I'm working on a video for tomorrow about my impressions of Mortal Kombat after 1 year. So if we get any new, I don't know, any new modes, gameplay things, anything for the game that I should take note of, I'll take note of that. So I'm excited. I already have some ideas for things that they should add to the game, like more skins. We definitely want more skins, more modes, and other things. But I'm not going to spoil that too much because that video will drop tomorrow, noon Eastern time, hopefully. Might be a little late because I'm late to shoot it, but it should drop on time. All right. So with that said, I think everything is out the way. Boom. Let's get into it. The volume, I'll make sure it's up. Make sure the quality is up. You know, even though the music might be loud now, the voices are really low once they start the Kombat Kast. Also, I'm excited to see what changes we have to Invasions mode. I know most people don't care about Invasions mode, but I do. I'm a huge fan. And what we got from the trailer yesterday for Invasions mode, it looks like they are changing the Gateway Mesa. If you don't know, the Gateway Mesa is basically like Towers of Time or Living Towers, but in Mortal Kombat 1. So it's in Invasions mode. You go to this one specific map, and on that map there are seasonal towers, monthly towers, weekly towers, daily towers, hourly towers, all of that stuff we're used to. But you have to go through Invasions mode to get to it, and you have to walk around Invasions mode with your character to get to the tower that you want. I think that they're going to change that mesa so that people who don't feel like walking around in Invasions mode can still get to all these towers. Because I think that a lot of people don't play these towers either because they don't know that they're there or because they don't feel like finding the tower in the mesa. They wish everything was right in front of you the way it used to be. So I think that that's what they're going to do. They're going to change it up so that all the towers are right in front of you. You can just scroll to the one you want to play, and that'll get more people to play more towers. However, I think they need to add more rewards into the towers, more stuff in the towers, so that people want to play them. But we shall see. Because the Kombat Kast starts now. Let's do it.
Kombat Kast starts now.
See, told you. Let's do it. Do we have the full gang here? We do. Full gang.
To the Kombat Kast for Khaos Reigns.
DJ Lanny.
It's coming very,
Kurt,
very soon. We're very excited
16-bit.
Khaos Reigns, not Drizzles.
Okay.
Pouring down on you.
We're off to an interesting start,
today we're going
Derek.
to talk about a lot of things that are coming with Khaos Reigns that we have not talked about. We're going to talk about some New Balance stuff. We have a few interviews with some people from the studio about some other things in the game.
New Balance stuff.
A real fun stream.
Interviews.
Yep, we got some new stuff coming. So
Yeah.
New. They're definitely going to talk
every
about
aspect of the game has something
Invasions?
fresh and exciting. It's
Ooh,
a
every
really,
aspect
really
of the
exciting
game.
Expansion.
Yes, and we're going to try to get to a lot of that today.
That's good to know.
As you know, most of you, hopefully, the Noob Saibot trailer came out last week, and we would like to just, in case you haven't seen it,
you live under a rock.
show it one more time. Here it is, Noob Saibot.
Okay, I honestly wanted them to show the launch trailer again because the launch trailer was really good, but I don't mind. Makes sense that it's the Noob Saibot trailer. Let me turn it down a bit.
I hope you are fine.
I'll turn it back up later, but this trailer just got that, like, loud-ass bombs in it.
Do not try to make
New Tanya skin, which I have some theories about the new skins I'll talk about.
Allow the Brotherhood of Chaos
Brotherhood of Chaos.
Eliminated.
You sound like Bihan.
Embrace chaos.
Or his string, soul ball, that'll blow up. Boom, look at that.
I have learned his thoughts, learned his combat.
This is what you are meant to do.
And then this part, so it looks like
To the sire of
maybe
different
Bihan comes back to the good
Your
side at the end
desires are not at issue.
after he turns into
For
Noob.
achieving them.
Because him and Lou are back to back like they're working together. Potential should Jinko change there? Maybe a buff, maybe a nerf, who knows? And also, this is a new stage. There's tons of new stages in these
Alex
trailers.
will not be done.
That Tanya skin is like, yes. Oh, and look, check out the Tanya nerf. I didn't even notice this the first time. I thought it was a cancel. Oh, not this one. But her armor move. Ooh. There we go. Boom. Her armor move doesn't hit you 100 times on block. That's crazy. So I guess you can't keep it safe with Goro anymore? I don't know. I don't play Tanya, but I might try her out.
Quietly Yang.
Ooh. Ooh. That was so cool. Those portal combos are gonna be sick. I can't wait for this DLC, man. This is gonna be generational. This fatality was kinda, you know, it was just okay. Dude. But we gotta look at his second fatality, just a brief look. And then we saw his animality yesterday, so we got a lot of finishers for Noob, man. Oh yeah, the animality is gonna be good. If you want to see that full animality, then check out the launch trailer. I got it posted in chat. They showed the full thing yesterday, so. We also got to see Smoke's animality. We got to see Katana's animality. They are going hard.
Saibot, what a fun trailer.
Super goth.
Very goth, cool character.
Very edgy.
Edgelord.
Real
course.
mad too.
Angry.
Very fun.
Okay,
I've been
Derek,
messing
we
around with
get
them. Enjoyable. Super. I'm just the crazy portals. Like that's the thing that I.
Yes,
I just
the
love.
portal gameplay looks like it's gonna be cool.
And you'll see during the walk.
Portal to portal, like you knock someone into a portal and then they
Things can happen.
go
That's-
into another
that's
portal.
My favorite part is I just enjoy that. Stephanie.
I gotta go with
Okay, I got the Ghostface fatality. I posted as a short and it got age restricted. I'm not too surprised because that thing was violent, but
Deadly Alliance fatality.
hey, it is what it
Cuts
is.
back and rips out their skeleton. So it's almost like, you know, there's Sub-Zero, comes Noob Saibot, uses his clone to kind of pay tribute to a classic fatality.
Y'all gotta support the content. I'm posting uncensored fatalities, brutalities, almost all my Mortal Kombat content uncensored. So if you appreciate that, make sure you throw a like, subscribe, share, because Mortal Kombat or YouTube won't actually share my videos if they get demonetized or age
A lot of stuff to
restricted.
go over today, and DK, this is gonna be the DK time
Segment?
segment.
Yeah,
You're
let's
gonna do a
go with
lot
it.
of talking.
Okay, is he going first?
So there's a lot of things to talk about. Let's go ahead and start that out.
All right, Invasions is up
So,
first.
we've got a new season of Invasions, season 8.
Season
it is
8.
the season of the Dark Dragon.
Dark
where
Dragon.
Kang
Liu
is
Kang
the,
season? Yup.
Invading force.
All right, Liu
And
season.
He's gone mad with power.
Ooh.
An army of gods with him.
Gold. Okay, gold and white
So this
skins.
is just kind of an example.
And they all have like that
of
Gearus
how
construct
people
look.
through, you know, playing this season of Invasions along.
That's
with
hard.
the season
More
shop.
Katana Order of Darkness
And we have
skins.
more
That's
about the
good.
seasonal shop, but we'll get to that later.
Sure.
Ooh, are they
Also,
changing the
this season
seasonal
we have
shop?
New mini games. We have things called Arcade, which are arcade machines that you beat up. Some of them have a little bit of chaos going on, but
Okay.
you'll be rewarded currency, so coins, crowns, or seasonal currency. We also have missions where you have to protect a cashew. Okay.
Oh.
Protect the
There's
cashew.
zombies after cashew, and you gotta keep.
Oh,
you gotta
cashew,
keep
the
safe.
little
We
squirrel,
also
right?
have a mini map. That's right.
A mini map. They finally added a mini map after a year.
Bosses are more of those POIs for you to.
That's good.
Clear understanding of where to go.
A mini map after 1 year.
You can now see where you're going, where you've been.
Correct. We
Wow.
also have dedicated shops that sell components.
Component
I've
shops?
heard some feedback.
I don't
from
care.
this season that people really want to be able to target being able to get components, so we made sure that.
I mean, yeah, I guess some people do care because they want their
dedicated.
what are they called?
So
Talismans
go
to
and
be
find
specific and do
explore.
specific things, but I
We
don't
have
care.
A new Titan, which I'm very excited for.
Let me know, who is it?
It's pretty big.
He's very big.
It's pretty big.
Who is it?
And of course, we will have the free trial towers for.
Who is the
Sector Fire
Titan?
So if you haven't had
Who
it,
is the
look them
Titan,
up
bro?
yet,
Let us
you will be
know.
able to. You ready
They
for
said
more
he.
news?
They said it's a he and that he's
What could
big.
there be?
So
Who's
we
big?
will be having online practice as well.
Gearus?
Online
No,
practice
I
will
don't-
be in this
I guess it
update
could
for
be
everybody.
Gearus, but I don't think
Just
so.
let you aware, go out there, go spar with your friends.
Wait,
and
online
you guys
practice.
can just do a little practicing against each other.
Online
Will be
practice,
available,
we
of
got
course,
it.
with This update as
You
well.
could play someone, lose, and instead of complaining on social media, work with them to improve.
Or you may just
Thanks for
wanna
that,
spar with a
Stephanie.
friend.
You could also do both.
Online training, that is one thing I was gonna ask for in tomorrow's video, so it's a good thing
Absolutely.
they confirmed
And then,
it.
we're going to start going over some of the free stuff for everybody with this update. But first, we're going to start with animalities. If you're unaware, just for getting the update,
Animalities,
Chaos
of course.
everybody gets access to the new animalities.
Yes.
That's for the base roster characters along with the DLC characters.
Okay.
Everybody has an animality.
But
Everyone has an anime.
Guest characters have animalities.
Well, you know, they're guest characters. Of course they will.
Guest character animalities
There's some
confirmed.
rippers. There's
Let's
some-
go.
One I'm thinking of in
Homelander,
particular right now,
Omni-Man,
It's Peacemaker.
and
You can-
Peacemaker.
Real good.
No,
Get
they're
animalities.
awesome, but like I said,
That's
those are
sick.
free for everybody, and we'll go.
I want
over
to say
more free
Peacemaker's an
stuff here.
eagle, but maybe it's
I
not.
think we've got.
Yeah, we do have an interview I did earlier with.
Yo, that's
Josh
good.
About animalities that we're going to show you right now.
Guest
All right, everybody,
character
another interview here on
animalities.
Right here. Who do we have with us?
Hey guys, Josh Langland.
I was specifically waiting for that confirmation.
And my job is directing all of the real-time cinematics.
I think we knew that
Yeah,
DLC
we're gonna talk
characters were
briefly
getting them
about
because we saw
Return
Quan
to Mortal
Chi's,
Kombat 1
but we
animalities.
did not
Yeah.
know about
Yeah.
guest characters. So that's a really good
Thanks for having
confirm.
me. We are so excited.
Bro, we got a lot of good news so
We've
far.
been working on this for
Mini map and invasions.
and,
The loot season looks
cool to
good.
Finally get it out there.
Online
And,
training is coming.
Starting to see some of the reactions.
I can't wait for them to talk about the seasonal store changes because seasonal store needs some buffs.
Got a lot, man.
Let's talk about like what.
But yeah, we'll get to that
what
when we get
decisions,
there.
like, why bring back animalities?
Yeah. So animalities.
That's a
we've
good
been
question.
talking about bringing
Why
back for a
not
little while.
babalities?
As I'm sure most of you fans know, we brought back, I think, every finisher now at this point. We brought back the babalities, we brought back the brutalities, we brought back friendships last game. Now I believe animalities is the only one that we haven't brought back.
There's
yet.
gonna be a lore head who proves us wrong there, but
Right.
hey, we're sticking with
What is a fatality that
So, anyways,
obscure fatality that no one has seen in 100
it's
years?
time, you know, like
I think that's all of them, though,
Yeah,
right?
three.
Babalities, animalities,
A
friendships.
couple days ago when we released that game.
it. Right.
It's just so.
Can't think of any other finishers. Brutalities, of course.
Next gen graphics, new engine, things are looking hot, and I couldn't be more pleased with what the team has kind of done with this feature. So
Things are
So what's your
looking
favorite
hot.
part about it all? Is just the nostalgia. What are you
all
excited
of the
about?
above.
The
It's,
violence.
you know, like it's a refreshing, creative kind of endeavor for everybody on the team to, come up with what is.
Bro,
every
who is the new
character they
Titan?
Transform into. Let's make sure it fits their character.
They
What
said
are
he's
they going
big,
to
and
do
the only person I can think of
with
is
that animal?
Gearus. But it could be someone else, right?
Yeah. So I guess that also probably brought up a lot of challenges. Like what if you could
Sure.
figure out what kind of challenges? we
Shao?
really bring
No,
here,
wait,
bring
we got
back?
Shao Titan already,
a
didn't
lot
we?
of fun challenges. Again, it was.
I think so. Yeah, I think we got
we're
Shao's Titan.
making all these animals from scratch. And they
Can't
look
remember,
by
but
the
I
way.
think.
I'm really excited for you guys to see all of them. The making sure like the fur on some of our furrier guys looks really good in our engine. That was something new that we had to kind of like dig deep into. And then just kind of coming up with wow, it's not the character killing them, it's the animal going to kill them, and making sure that things feel authentic and but also unique from every other character.
Sounds good.
Titan boss fights.
Of all the animalities that are in this game, do you have a favorite?
I knew this was going to come up.
Okay, yeah. Shao already had a Titan.
So many great
So
ones.
Gears is my best guess so far, but
I do
we'll
wanna
see.
Say this, I can't leave here empty-handed.
They're gonna show a new
A
animality,
little clip I'd like to share. I've been
or
reading
a montage.
a lot recently,
Okay.
So,
Takeda animality.
hey, why don't we show his animality?
Oh, what's
So,
Takeda gonna be, like
little
a
world premiere here
octopus?
of, a brand new animality.
Trying to think
that,
something with long limbs.
No one's seen yet. So.
Thank you, Josh, for coming by.
Yeah,
this has
buddy.
been awesome.
Thanks so much.
Spider?
Good to have you, and here we go.
Let's see.
World premiere, Takeda's animality.
Hold on, I'll record. Takeda animality reaction. Let's do it. He is an octopus. Oh, snap. Okay. Ooh, and he's gonna eat you. I mean, you were already dead. That was kind of clean. I like the underwater effects on that one.
Takeda's octopus.
That
One of
looks
my
pretty
favorites.
good.
Thank
And,
you,
Takeda's a main of mine, so I will be using that
But Derek,
Yay! I'm
when
back.
Khaos
what
Reigns
else do we
drops.
have coming?
Sure. There's more.
How is
Solid.
that possible?
Very
I
solid.
know! All right.
All
So
right.
there's been a lot of speculation of what the Warrior Shrine.
Warrior Shrine
The
reveal.
Warrior Shrine is it highlights.
I think
the
it's-
top 5 players of Combat League every season.
Top
And
5?
so what you'll be able to do is scroll through all the previous.
Oh, I'm never
seasons,
making it
top
onto this.
5 players.
I'm never
I know it's
getting
me,
into
but
the
in
Warrior
season
Shrine.
3, myself, Stephanie, Dizzy, Nicastro, and Paulo were able to be the top 5 players.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
We are amazing. That's a lie. We just kind of mocked this up just to kind of give you guys a first. look
Okay,
at it.
so that's the Warrior Shrine. It's literally just a shrine. It's a leaderboard,
Really
basically.
cool. You can see the art there, a tribute to, in my opinion, one of the coolest stages in MK history.
Right,
The
so-
Warrior Shrine.
Those top 5 players will be immortalized in Mortal Kombat 1 with the Warrior Shrine.
Do you get to choose which character, or is it in
Okay,
order?
so
Like,
we'll go
whoever's
from one shrine
the
to
first
another.
character is always
So
Goro?
The shrine, also, not the Warrior Shrine.
The dragon.
Okay,
Dragon
Warrior
Shrine.
Shrine reveal.
Fire
Cool.
Dragon Shrine.
Will be updated with new cameo brutality.
A bit
for all the
underwhelming, but
cameos.
it is a
so
thing.
You just go ahead and go to the shrine, throw some coins in there.
New
and get
cameo
your
brutalities.
cameo brutalities. What else is new, Tyler?
That's good.
I'm gonna tell you. The seasonal store. The seasonal store now has new brutalities for all characters, including the DLC characters.
New
It's 2
brutalities
per
in the
character.
seasonal store.
And they're going to be there forever. So usually with our seasonal store, it kind of resets
Yeah,
each
roll
one
around,
of the
yeah.
seasons and
Wait.
stuff like that.
Oh, I
These
wish
will
I could
always
get that
go
right
with
now
those
with my
with their
coins
season
before it
whatnot.
resets,
Those
but
are forever there for you to be
it-
able to unlock.
the next time we'll see them, the
Look,
coins
I
will have
all of
reset.
these
That's good.
This season. Also, all characters will get a seasonal palette this season through the seasonal shop.
Okay.
Here. So there's more things in the seasonal.
So they're
shop
they're
this season.
buffing the shrine or the seasonal store again
yes.
to where it used to
You thought
be.
we were done.
I didn't. I
No, we're not done.
I wrote the
Wow.
script. I know what's coming next.
Oh, yeah, all right. Okay, fair enough. So also with just updating to Khaos Reigns,
Brutalities
everybody
in
will get
seasonal
4
store.
new environments. Those 4 new environments also have 2 variations to each one of the environments, kind of like a day-night sort of cycle.
Okay, so stages are
In
free for
addition
everyone,
to
I
that,
guess.
Everybody will get 5 new stage variations too. So like the Wuxi Cat.
Okay, so 4 new stages and
chaos,
5 new stage variations.
Sindel's throne room has the damaged version.
You know, before we get to that, we did an interview today with Corey
What?
from the environment team about the new stages, and I think we should take a look at that video right now. All right, now we have a special interview with my.
All right, that's good. We got a confirmation on the number of new stages. 4 stages,
today. Can you introduce yourself?
5 new variations of existing stages.
Team here at NRS.
I could have heard that wrong, but I will run it back later to make sure. But, however, look, new cameo brutalities in the shrine and new character brutalities in the seasonal store. That's 2 W's.
Excellent. So we've now entered our Chaos era.
Also, they
how
buffed
would you
the
have
shrine.
Imprint Havoc's
Confirmed.
personality onto a lot of these new stages.
Well, so for the new era for Liu Kang, we got to kind of do the more tranquil, beautiful spaces. Havoc doesn't really follow that mindset. He's a little bit more destructive and violent, so we got to play on some of those aspects.
We're
for the new
getting
stages.
massive
Embracing
W's
more
so
of that
far,
gritty
everybody.
MK vibe a little bit more, and definitely playing with physics in interesting ways.
Massive W's,
awesome
chat.
colors.
Anything else
Because
that
it's
we
not Earth
need?
Realm,
I'm trying to
as we
think.
know it, it's a different space entirely. So
I think we got online training, but we don't have rooms. So rooms would probably be the last thing that I think they need to
Draw along
confirm.
Some kind of stage pans. Let's start with the Chaosium.
Stage pans. I like these.
What that all represents.
I like looking at the whole
so
stage.
Chaosium is a arena where
Chaosium,
Havoc and a
the
lot
new
of his
Coliseum.
artistic friends are performing murder games kind of 24/7, doing
Okay.
violence on people both willing and not willing. This is just
Doing violence.
a space where he kind of runs his games from up atop the throne. You see him there. So there's a ton
Interesting
of,
how the throne
when
is
you're actually fighting
obscured
him,
by
there's a
that
ton of
one
just
big object.
animations and activity going
That's
on.
actually a
It's
pretty
just
cool
very intense.
3D decision. Oh, and this another big object on the other side
Beautiful,
too.
like some different colors we've used, some different palettes, sort of.
Yeah, very colorful skies and everything. Hopefully that's pretty obvious.
Really cool, but also still like.
Oh, also there's like a Baraka or some sort of character all the way up at the top.
Yeah, we did the beautiful side. Now we kind of want to do a little bit more of the gritty, violent MK side.
And as an artist, that's probably fun too, because you did all the. That's
pretty sick.
I mean, there are so many ways you can display skulls and just violence. And
Right.
we're running. I mean, we've tapped that well pretty significantly, but there's still a lot we can pull out. of that.
Sure. What has been your favorite?
What else can they talk about? They talked about invasions
I think
mode,
just the ability to do,
but not about the
again, being
Gateway
like
Mesa
our
layout
timeline.
changing.
We can play with physics.
Maybe that'll be next.
Things in an interesting way. We pushed NPCs and just kind of the liveliness of things. Like Tea House, for example, was a stage with a lot going on. Chaos EM that we just looked at is another one where there's just going to
The
be a
Tea House. Are we getting a new Tea House variation?
And that's one of the things that
Chaos Tea House? Oh, that would be sick.
They have a life.
It would kind of make sense because of the Madame Bo sector lore,
There's
but
things happening in the background. Like, what are they doing? What are they? Are they
Exactly,
they're
yeah.
buying
We'll
food?
have
What's
to
going on?
see.
They're having fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. Real quick, in addition to the new stages, what else should fans be looking for in what you've created?
Outside the totally new stages, we also had the opportunity, obviously, to kind of we revisit in our story some of the stages fans might know well. We got the ability to do fresh takes and remixes on
Right.
those, kind of showing what happens when Havoc enters the scene.
I think that if I look back at all the
we have Fire
trailers, I
Temple,
could probably
that is the
find
seat of Liu Kang's power.
all
We
all
can
of the.
then
I
see
think they've
kind of
showed
what
all the new
Havoc does when
stages
he
and
enters the neighborhood,
variations.
and he essentially spits on Liu Kang's front door. He makes it.
There's
his
the
own. He's
Chaosium.
no longer the same place. It's not tranquil anymore. Havoc has brought his mentality. and
There's
it's
the
just
maze.
chaotic firestorms, and again, an affront to Liu Kang as the god of Earth.
Those are 2 new stages.
Awesome.
As far as the new variations, we
And
have
Fire.
Fire Temple stage.
Opposite of what we saw earlier.
Yes.
I mean, previously in MK1.
Mm-hmm.
We
one more
got
stage.
the
First of all, anything you
throne
want to say
room, which is
before
called
we-
what, the
we're
Great
gonna show
Hall?
One more stage and then sign off with this interview. But
Before we show the last one, just want to say thank you to the fans. There's been a lot of just.
There's
really
the
positive
wedding
feedback
version
from
of the
stages
Fire
and then
Temple
fighting
too.
in. That's totally not
So I
expected
think
because
that'll
the characters
count.
are and should be the focus, but we've seen just the appreciation for the work in the stages, and that's really awesome to see. So just thank you for that, and we're very excited for fans to see what we did.
there's a lot of
What
really
are the
cool stuff.
what are the other chaos? Oh, there's a new version of
Yeah, plenty
the
of secrets still to look at when you get the game for yourself.
the
Right,
forest,
Before we go, let's take a look
the
at
corrupted
at
forest, right?
Citadel.
Yeah. So for
Ooh,
Havoc
Havoc
Citadel,
Citadel,
this is
okay,
a
that's
kind of
new.
endless void of winding pathways, all disintegrating and kind of tearing apart in various ways, and
Citadel,
this just really, I think,
corrupted
shows some of the
forest.
physics stuff I mentioned earlier, where we get to mess with things in a way that don't feel like Earth realm. There's a lot of just weird, spacey stuff going on. and
Cool color changes.
All right, so I only need
I give
one
huge
more
props to the team because this is
new
one
stage
where
and
it's
one more
inherently
stage
chaotic,
variation, and I have all the
pathways, and it's hard
stages.
to make that composed, but I think they really did a great job of making
This
it
one is
feel
sick.
composed and intentional
This one is
for
really
something that
good.
is just so random.
It's kind of like the hourglass from MK11,
Intention behind chaos.
but it's
Yeah,
so
finding the
busy. I like it.
Right, like that's difficult.
It is
And the new
extremely
stages
difficult,
look
a lot of
so
very talented
deep,
people
like they
spend a
go
lot of
so
time
far
trying to
back.
build just a little bit of that in there, so hopefully it's reflected.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
So,
Damn, I like it.
Corey, thank you so much for joining
Yeah,
us.
of course, thank
these
you.
stages, of course, are coming in Mortal Kombat 1.
Yes.
I like it.
Back to the stream. Awesome. Thank you, Corey, for that. That was awesome to see the overview of the stages. And
I like it.
Now, again, that wasn't all of them, but I just want to kind of show you what they're thinking about.
We got
how
most
they
of them.
Inject and imprint Havoc's personality onto these.
Chaosium, the Maze,
really cool.
Havoc Citadel.
Yeah, they look really cool.
I'm trying to think
Before
if
we
there's
move on
one
to
more
some
that we.
else,
Oh,
I
and
wanna talk about
I don't know what it's
all very
called,
excited
but there's
about.
that one
And
that
of
looks
course
like a
we do.
marketplace.
DK, there's one more big thing we want to talk about.
I'm gonna just call it the market for now.
Yes. So we've got. Dang it! You just said one more thing. We do have one more thing. All right. So for Khaos Reigns, I'm going to read from a piece of paper. I hope everybody's all right with that. You know.
Just
For Khaos
get
Reigns,
into it, D.
we
Kurtz.
have removed the Gateway Mesa. And
Told
we
y'all.
replaced it with the new Towers of Time. Towers of Time is also accessible from the main menu.
This makes sense.
So, Towers of Time is a combination.
So you don't
of the
have to
Gateway
go
Mesa
into the
and
invasions
MK11 Towers
in
of
order
Time
to go to the
experience.
new Towers of Time.
There are 9 towers that are always available to the player. The front 3 towers are persistent towers. The first tower is the arcade tower.
Okay.
No modifiers, and players can unlock ladder endings, and they're just quick matches with ladder endings.
Okay.
The second tower is our seasonal tower.
Right. Seasonal
Same as what we've
Tower
had
is
in the
back.
Gateway with previous seasons of invasions. The seasonal tower gets progressively more difficult after each.
Show us the rewards.
Players
I want to see the
unlock seasonal
rewards.
exclusive cosmetics after each milestone level, basically every 5 completions. The third tower is the Legacy Tower.
Legacy Tower.
After
Okay,
each
this is new.
completion, players will unlock unobtainable pallets from previous seasons of invasions.
Unobtainable.
With later updates, will continue to add additional cosmetic items to that loot pool. The middle row of
Unobtainable
towers
pallets. So
is a
there are
series of
pallets
procedurally generated
that they
towers that
created but never gave us a
Tower
way to
difficulty
unlock them. That's
range
interesting.
From very easy to very hard, going from left to right. The final back row of towers is dedicated to our live content. When we go live on the 24th,
Okay, the
we'll be
trial
able to
towers.
play the character demo towers for Sector, Cyrax, and Noob. So if you haven't purchased them yet, you can try them out in the towers.
Now, what I need to know
Exclusive player
is,
module pieces,
I know what we
completing
get
demo
for the
towers,
seasonal
and
towers,
equal those characters.
and I know what we get for
Anytime we
the
have a live event,
new
a
tower,
holiday event,
Legacy
we will
Tower.
populate this back row.
But what are you going to get from the hourly
Let's dig
towers,
a little
though?
deeper.
What are the
When
new
you press the start
rewards?
button, this will bring up the Towers of Time menu. There are
Okay.
3
Dragon
active
crystals! Look, y'all, dragon
challenges
crystals!
rewards points. All challenges must be completed.
Look at the new Gearus palette!
Environment. Once an easy or hard challenge is completed, it is replaced with a new challenge.
Okay, they changed up
Completion
challenges.
points, Easy and hard challenges.
Bro, there's a weekly challenge that gives you dragon crystals.
Or relics.
Everyone should be
That brings us to the
screaming
weekly
right now.
challenge. The weekly challenge rewards dragon crystals.
Every
The weekly
week.
challenge can only be completed once per week.
Every
The
week
weekly
you have a
challenge
chance to
also
get more
rewards a
dragon
generous
crystals.
amount of Towers of Time points.
That's
What do these
fucking
points do, you
insane.
might ask?
I was going to ask.
I know. These points contribute to a bi-weekly player versus player competition.
Oh
in
man,
Towers
it's
of
a
Time. Once
competition.
the timer runs out, players are rewarded items based on their.
I remember they
points,
did this in
and a
MK11.
new competition begins.
It's gonna be a grind,
Very
bro, to
exciting.
try to get
Alright.
like top 5 and get that
Launch
exclusive
of Chaos
stuff.
Reign only
But there's a
challenges
Gearus
reward
palette for
points.
top
But
10. I
very
need
soon We're
that.
going to be adding points to towers. So the harder the tower.
Oh
the
my
more
god, I'm gonna be in
signals.
towers so heavy
We
now.
want to massage the numbers and things like that before we,
Bruh,
push it out
75 dragon crystals
every
every
week.
week is
So there.
huge.
There it
That's
is.
huge.
Nice job.
It's not a lot, but it'll add
really
up.
Concise, like it was very well done.
I just learned how to read.
Damn.
Probably true. So anyway, thank you, Derek. That's gonna be awesome. Towers of Time.
That's
returning
huge.
For
Chaos Reigns.
Chaos Reigns. Yeah, exciting. We now.
That's
more
actually
exciting stuff
massive.
to talk about.
More exciting stuff.
We are going to talk about some. I got quite a few little balance things we want to talk about, but I think you'll.
Damn, and they didn't even talk about any gameplay stuff yet.
Balance today because there's a lot of stuff coming.
That's so much. How
Where
long?
are the patch
It's
notes?
already been
Where are the
40
patch notes?
minutes.
They will be coming,
And we didn't get any
first we'll
gameplay
start out
stuff
with,
yet.
We'll be showing videos with all of these. The first one
Shit.
is a little video with Gearus and Omni-Man.
Gearus, my boy, we got buffs. What's the buff? What's the buff? What's the buff? Is clone less meter? Oh shit. His forward 2 bounces you up. Wait, what was Geras' buff, y'all? I didn't see it.
All right, now again, you can probably play back these videos if you want to see what happened. But what happens there is, for this one, Omni-Man's forward 2, where he kind of dashes at you and punches, now gives you a little ground bounce.
Omni-Man did not need that.
That's awesome, because you can do a...
What the fuck did Geras get?
But if you can also use it for a cameo to help pick up the combo after the forward 2. And Geras' forward 3 now bounces, so you can...
I didn't even notice that. The forward 3 pops up.
Clone of himself to continue combos, or you can use, again, a cameo to help out with that.
Forward 3 is a pop-up.
We're going to bounce to...
I think it's still going to be punishable.
Let's take a look.
As punishable, if not more. But we did get a slight Geras buff. That is not Kung Lao. Oh, there it is. Oh, Kung Lao cameo. Holy shit. New move for Kung Lao cameo. And we get to see a Bombo for once. Oh, shit.
Cameo Kung Lao now has an orbiting hat.
Bruh, they gave him orbiting hat.
If the enemy is hit, they are stunned. So you can use this for protection, or hell, just throw out a random...
They gave that man Black Adam trait.
Kung Lao.
Yo, that's sick.
Before, but it works a little differently here. Nice. Let's see Kung Lao.
Wow, we got a Geras buff.
Take a look at this.
We got a Geras buff, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to take him out of mid-tier, but we got something. Holy fuck, did he need that? They gave him fucking katanas. What?
Right.
Bro, so much is happening.
Hat toss, which you can use.
That's a buff you can really hang your hat on.
There we go. And the EX version of
air
that
hat
is
toss.
really good for combos. So there's another
and his
tool
spin
for, Kung Lao
looks like a nice getaway tool now.
People in the air.
Holy
you can also
shit,
do it
that was fast.
Pretty low off the ground too, so it can be used a lot of places throughout the screen. We have 2 more videos we're going to show you. The first one
my gosh.
is awesome.
So much.
A little bit of Shang and Shijinko buffs. Let's take a look at those.
Shang buffs. What? Excuse me, what the fuck was that?
So, from that video, you're going to notice that Shijinko now has new combo strings.
No, fuck what Shijinko has. What?
Crumple stun,
did Shang just turn into
he also has a kick into
his enemy's cameo?
So some new moves for Shijinko to get in there. Old Shang, when you're playing as Old Shang, he has forward 3-4, which is a double hitting low, a new string. Stephanie,
and a new string.
All Shangs.
Well, showing that an old dog can learn new tricks.
Ooh. There we go.
Shang has a move where you do the input and he will morph into the opponent's cameo.
That's insane.
Perform one of their moves and then morph back.
That is
For example,
insane.
If he's fighting someone using cameo Sonya, he will morph into Sonya, do the leg grab, morph back.
They gave him an additional morph.
Into Farah, do the little grab, morph back.
Farah, bro,
all these attacks
that's gonna
also
be gross.
have EX moves which make them stronger. A lot of them are combo starters.
This is gonna be
faster.
gross.
For example, the leg grab will pop them up.
And it's not randomized. If you get the same one. You're not
Yes.
guessing which cameo move you're morphing into.
Right.
That's
Everyone
super
will get
cool.
the regular and EX versions of one of their cameo moves that he'll morph into.
Right. We got one more video to show you. I know there's been a lot of videos. Thanks for sticking with us. You've seen this one before, but we want to talk about it real quick. This is, let's see, Sonya's dive.
Okay, Sonya's new move. Oh, bro, there's so much stuff. My head is gonna explode, actually. Bruh.
All right, now Sonya has a dive kick. It's an overhead. It's a summon, so it will save you from mistakes.
It's a summon,
really good for offense, really
but
good
it looks like
combos.
you start it in the air.
Overhead, and you'll
Oh, is that why she
maybe
bounces off of you?
Eagle-eyed Takeda players. Forward 2 is now special cancelable.
Sprinkle that in.
No, I didn't fucking notice that. Wait.
So,
I gotta see that again. Forward 2 is special cancelable. That's the long range, like, whip move. I did not even notice that.
Cool. One more video to show you. I know there's been a lot of videos.
I gotta see that again.
You've seen this one before, but we want to talk about it real quick. This is, let's see, Sonya's dive kick.
Wow, Takeda buffs. Oh shit, he started it with forward 2. I didn't even notice. That's insane, bro. Geras buffs, Takeda buffs, Omni-Man buffs for some reason, Shang buffs, Lao buffs, Lao cameo buffs.
Really good way to start a combo.
Oh my
Starts overhead.
gosh.
And you'll also notice, maybe for you eagle-eyed Takeda players, forward 2 is now special cancelable.
This is so much.
Little nugget.
Little nugget. So, but
This is a lot, y'all.
to move on to the main event of the show, we got Noob Saibot.
Bro, they didn't even get to Noob yet. We had like an hour worth of content.
Who is Noob? What is Noob?
And we didn't even see the new character
Choose one of
yet.
the 3 secret characters.
Holy
To get to
fuck.
him, you had to win 50 fights.
This is insane.
And he started
This
off
is gonna
with
be a
just
massive drop.
silhouette of a ninja. He could do Scorpion's harpoon. He was just a secret character. But in later games,
Damn.
Trilogy, Ultimate MK3,
Goddamn.
home versions, then MK4 the home versions, and on, he became more fleshed out, more lore, more moves. I think a lot of long-term fans will know that in the original timeline, he was Sub-Zero, killed by Scorpion in the first tournament.
I'm gonna have to download this Kombat Kast because they so much of the stuff I was gonna talk about in the video they've already taken care of. We got what Warrior Shrine is. We got new ways to earn Dragon Crystals. We got new modes.
Shut the front door.
We got a bunch of gameplay stuff.
And so, you know,
Bruh,
his
it's
cards are
insane.
similar. He still has the
They buffed the
shadows,
seasonal store. They buffed the
but
shrine.
he's way more of a chaotic.
I have like 2 million coins, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get all of the shrine stuff day one. It's gonna be a massive pull, bruh.
Play Khaos Reigns to see the expansion and see how old Bihan adjusts to this change. Not well.
Damn.
No.
All right, so let's do it.
go into his gameplay.
Damn.
Let's start with his normal attacks.
Well, he's stocky.
Almost every normal
All right,
attack
that's
he
that
has
4-hit
is
string.
a shadow.
If you're gonna use
Sweep.
it, you might as well use
Right,
it. I mean,
they
you gotta
are
use
a
it.
true
That is down 2?
tag team. Check out his throw. I love that little third strike.
Bruh, was that his down 2?
I like even his little punches.
Can you do a sweep again?
Absolutely.
Bruh.
Is it necessary?
It's so good.
Really
Yeah, the
good
second hit of that
really
sweep
good
is
reach.
just... That's the down 2!
Just covered
What the
all the
fuck?
areas that you need.
And so
The down 2 is huge. It's a whole nother person.
Which is a pretty decent advancing mid. It's pretty quick. He has
Forward
some
1.
variations from it.
Mm.
Wanted to go
I-
over
was
his
that first
back
string into
which is
low?
a low. He can
Back
combo
3
with
is a
moves.
low.
And then lastly, his forward 3, which is a pretty quick overhead that splats them down.
I think
so
it's
you can mix
thick.
it up.
And even if you just notice, like, his shadow in comparison to normal roster shadows are not the same. Right?
Bro has
It's
more
kinda like
shadow.
this little
Yes.
Mystic.
Get a good look at it because it's going to be gameplay relevant. It's
What?
not
Oh,
just
man.
badass looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go over
Bro's
his
shadow
special
is a
moves, because in
gameplay
this sense,
feature.
Off the top of my head, I think he may have the biggest list of special moves in the game.
Maybe up
Shit.
there with, like Garrus, maybe.
Probably.
Those- yeah.
So let's start off with.
Does Garrus
the
have that
classic,
many?
One of the first special moves. He
I think
had
Takeda has the
is
most
teleport
'cause
slam.
He has like the
Teleport
air
slam,
specials and the
drop
grounded
slam,
specials
you
and
can
all
do
the
it in the air.
variations of them.
EX version will pop them up through a portal.
Okay.
This is a great anti-zoning move, a great mobility tool.
I wonder if the
Jump
input
back
is like
to it,
down
jump
up like it used to
forward,
be.
Catch you by surprise, very
Or
quick.
down,
It's
down, up.
Pretty much
It looks like he does a
exactly
down
the same.
input
It's what
before he
you
does it.
expect out of you.
Never,
You
Exactly.
move, I gotcha.
That move
Yep.
never tilted me ever.
No, God.
Then let's go over arguably his second most iconic move, the Ghost Ball.
Ooh.
And this is a
Ghost
projectile that's
Ball.
changed many times in the life of MK, and I think this might be the coolest version yet.
He got that green
So,
stuff on him.
Ghost Ball is pretty slow, but if it hits or they block it, they get this green chaotic effect.
If they
on them.
block it, they
This
get the shit on
primes
them?
to detonate it, which
Oh.
is a pop-up. So,
If they
once
block
he's got
it?
on, you can see it last quite a bit of time. At any moment, he can detonate it and then get a full combo.
Very cool.
Damn, it's kind of like
Remember, that's on
Gear
hit
Snap.
or block that they get primed. He also has an EX version, where once you do it, the clone starts summoning it.
Oh, that sneaky clone.
Noob is free to move around, and then any time
That's
you can let it
insane.
go. And remember, on block, so Noob could be doing block strings, setups, knockdown. Stuff like that.
I think he's
Clone training
broken.
to do it.
The aura lasts a while.
I don't. It's too early to say nerf
Another
noob,
alternative to
but
this is there's an EX version that
I'll wait
does
till next week and we'll be
cancel
saying nerf noob.
as soon as the regular ghost ball hits. So he can
Ooh.
immediately use it almost like a pop-up projectile.
Damn.
It does take 2 bars, so it's, you know, pretty expensive to use, but it could be pretty effective for your combos. The next move I want to show is a classic, probably like one of the classic MK9 moves, his portal. It goes up, it comes
Nice.
down, it combos. You have a close, medium,
That combo
bar
meterlessly?
version.
Keep them guessing.
And yeah, you got to keep them guessing. And when you have slower projectiles like Noob Saibot, one of the things the opponent's going to want to do is their projectiles, which is going to be dangerous because of the move we showed at the beginning. the
Teleport.
He gonna
Yep.
grab you. He gonna grab you.
Now, what was another iconic move from previous games like MK9? The running
Shadow
man.
tackle.
Run, yeah.
And there you go, it's back. He does a ninja run, throws them down with
That's
his tackle.
sick.
The EX version.
The animation is so cool because the clone goes right back into his shadow when he's done.
Then, you were about to say it, the slide. Now here's something.
Slide. But wait, I swore.
Some
So
of his moves
I
when
think
you
that
use the
Running
slide,
Man
you
gives
can
you a
control it because
meterless
it has to return.
launcher.
Look at his shadow. Get a good look at there. When you do the slide, the shadow's actually gone, and when it comes back, that's when it's fully loaded.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, some
So
of
there's
these
a bit of a
moves
cooldown
don't
on
have the fun
on
will
slide
actually
at
change.
least.
Without the
What?
he does a
No
classic
cooldown. He can just
Sub-Zero
no
slide.
fucking way.
Exactly.
No.
Not theirs, pal.
No.
Now you're putting yourself closer to them. You're not.
Yes.
Because the regular, the
Brother,
new
what?
almost like a projectile.
They
Right,
gave him
exactly.
another slide he can do
We'll go
after
over a
he
couple other moves
slides.
because he has
When his
some more,
slide is
like
on cooldown, he
pop-ups.
can just
These
slide.
are the kind of zoning moves. We'll go over some of the up-close moves.
Right.
Down back 3 is this ninja kick where they work together.
That's
EX version
crazy.
Pops them up even better. And you can get a combo.
Ooh.
And then he has down back 4, which is the opposite.
Ooh.
A low kick. It'll trip them. The EX is his armor. So his armor, he's not.
Oh,
gonna get,
that's
like,
his
a full
armor
combo.
move.
It's not like the best reward in the world.
Okay,
but
he has one of those armor
I'm not gonna
moves
complain about
like
it.
Gears and Homelander where he doesn't actually move.
And that's all.
But bro has a slide anyway,
What
so
about the air?
he can just YOLO out.
Well,
Gotta do
there's
The suspense.
a lot more because he has multiple different dive kicks. So let's start.
Multiple dive kicks?
He has another
Why?
dive kick where he sends out his clone. and you can
Clone
see this
dive.
has a decent amount of cooldown. This is another one where on cooldown he himself will do a dive kick.
God damn it.
He also has a straight dive kick because straight across
Oh
the screen.
shit. Bro has Sonya cameo without using a cameo.
Anti-air. And then he has a downward,
Downward.
trajectory dive kick. And if you EX it, they are staggered.
Oh, it staggers
for
him. What?
a full
Why?
Don't tell me there's more.
This bro
There
is
A
nasty.
major new mechanic that I think really separates this noob from other iterations.
This brother is gross.
Actually, a
So
little bit.
let's go over Embrace Chaos. Once
Okay.
per match, you may have noticed he has this severed hand on his hip.
Oh,
It's
shit.
Very crazy.
He does.
Chaotic, a severed hand.
Why?
Once per match, he can bring it out, destroy it, yell Embrace Chaos, and now he gains access to a brand new special move. It's a low-hitting, homing projectile that pops the opponent up. Oh, yeah, see, I now
Only
can't do it
once
because
per
it's
move.
once,
Right.
right?
You have a certain amount of time. Yeah.
Yes. So he gains access to that move, and that's a tracking move. It's not close, medium, far. And then all of his shadow special moves gain the ability to throw the opponent
Into
a
a portal.
Yeah,
So wait,
so
you can
cool.
use Embrace Chaos once per move, but the buffs you get last for the whole match, right?
All of his dive kick moves. become
That's
a
stupid.
pop-up.
That is insane.
All those shadow moves.
Why would
now
that do
become
that?
pop-ups. So he has easily
The throw!
largest amount of comboable.
You
startup
get a
moves
throw
in the
combo.
Including his throw, obviously. Could do
Right.
it.
But
Mind blown.
the shadow is not coming back.
What?
For the rest of that round,
Oh.
all of his shadow attacks are the same.
What?
So back forward 4 is only just now the regular slot.
So
What?
you're looking at it as a nuclear option.
Yes, the rest, this string, he can no longer finish it. He has to do a shorter version. Look at his uppercut.
It's a normal
You think
uppercut.
you can finish the round? You better.
But wait, do you get one portal buff,
once per game? You can use
or do you get a couple portal
it works
buffs?
for that round.
It works for that
Once
round.
the timer's done. For the rest of the round, he will not have access to his clone.
But there will be some monster combos if you can get it off
Right.
during that 10 or 12 seconds.
So essentially, once per match, you decide to become kind of the combo master in the
That's
league
kind of
with the most
confusing.
amount of
You can
options
use it one. You
and
can use it
access
once per
to
game.
Very, very strong.
The
Speed and
combos
neutral,
will
I do what I want move,
the clone
but the price you
will
pay,
disappear
if
once
it doesn't
per
work, If
round.
you don't win, is you're spending the rest of that round in a significantly weaker.
Okay, now it's gone.
And
Not helpless.
most importantly,
But-
you no longer have a cool hand on your head.
That's
Right.
true.
So
And
next
you
round,
lost your good
your
shot
clone
in
moves
the
will
butt
come
with
back.
the
They won't be
clone
buffed,
Right?
and you can't do the Embrace Chaos buff again
Well, we have a fatal blow.
because
His,
you've already
energy,
used
the
it
fact that
once.
he's into
I
it
think
is
that's how it
also
works.
very
Like,
strong.
it's kind of confusing, but I think I get
So
it.
You want to go into it?
Let's do it.
Hello? Was that like tracking low? Like, how do I block that? How do I block that? Tell me I can block it. I can block that, right?
One of the
That
best bone crushing.
that was
things in
really
the
cool.
game.
That was really cool. I almost kind of want to see it again.
You want to see it again?
I do.
Tyler?
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Can I block that?
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Catch that?
They didn't go anywhere that time.
Cameo Sector has a special
A fatal blow
engine
starter.
where if you hit the R
Like
with the
Mataro's.
R1, you will shoot a rocket, so it becomes a projectile fatal blow.
Any
attack.
character can get a
So
projectile
that works
fatal
with
blow.
Everybody because it's
Correct,
cameo.
because it's cameo. It's very.
But wait,
similar
I
to
still had
the
questions
Mataro's
about the regular noob
alternate
fatal blow.
into.
I actually wanted to see it again. Is it
All right,
low?
That was Noob Saibot. Very
This has been a
excited.
lot.
Does it track?
I gotta say, I do want to mention something. When on the 24th, we will have Twitch drops are coming back.
Ooh.
So make sure
New
you watch
Twitch
some streams
drops.
during that day, and you'll see you'll get some different palettes and whatnot.
Are they gonna show us?
Watch them stream.
I hope they're not just purple again. I hope they're like
Most
chaos drops.
importantly,
Yes, sir.
birthday.
Most
Oh
importantly-
no.
Don't forget to pre-order, so you get your pre-order skin.
Yes.
True.
UMK3 Sub-Zero. Let's go.
Second most importantly.
Okay. Wow.
Birthday shout
Twitch
outs.
drops. Let me add that to my notes.
All right, we've got Overlord Shona. Sure, let's go with that. Josh Williams, Jim O'Leary, Eric Kyander, Jason Sun, Mike
Damn.
Bellapani, Daria Code, Emilio Cantu, Adrian Chavez, Aaron Dizzy Davis,
I know him.
Dan Roth, Taryn Silverstein, Tamara Vega, Mark Inglis. You having fun? We still got more.
I'm loving it. Yeah.
Okay. Matt Parker, Alex Bitterman, and the Toastmaster himself, Dan Forden. Happy birthday!
Birthday, everybody.
Damn.
Khaos Reigns is coming out really soon. We're super excited.
That was
Before we
that was
go,
a
as
lot.
always, QA is
And then a
excited
QA
about
match
the
with
awesome
Noob.
Saibot
I hope it's
site
Noob and
directly.
Cyrax.
We're done talking. So, can't
'Cause
wait
we
to
didn't
see
get
you in
Cyrax in the
Detroit.
last one.
Can't wait to see you at the next Kombat Kast.
Bruh, my head is kind of spinning. I mean, I didn't eat anything yet today, so that's another reason why.
Timeline of chaos.
Oh, Night Market, that's it. I knew it was called something Market. So that's all the new stages. I have them confirmed. Now I just need one more new stage variation. Night Market, Havoc Citadel, the Maze, and the Chaosium. Those are all the new ones. Oh, Noob is with Jinko. Ooh. Anything new for Kano? I don't think he needs it, but so many characters have new stuff, I wouldn't be surprised. Brother. Oh, he missed his amp. Oh, that's a new low launcher for Havoc. Yeah, look, you can get a meterless combo off of tackle. As long as they're close enough. Bro, Noob is gonna actually be a fucking problem. I am not looking forward to fighting Noob Saibot players. I'm not looking forward to fighting the Sub-Zero players who are angsty and have been waiting to just play a better version of Sub-Zero. Bihan perfected. I am not ready for this motherfucker. Oh, he whiffed. Havoc looking sick though. I might actually try the character out. I said I was gonna try Havoc literally after the game came out, and I still have yet to really try him. Man, we got so much. Wait, did he use the hand? I think so. He doesn't have it anymore. Oh yeah, his shadow's gone, so I guess he used up his hand buff. So let's see how he plays with no shadows until the next round. Actually, this is the last round, so. Still has Soul Ball. But I guess the Soul Ball goes away. Yeah, it goes away on hit. That's good to know. Brutality? Oh, damn. Damn. Oh my goodness. Brother. This literally was the most insane combat cast they've ever done. It actually wasn't that long. It was about an hour like they usually do. Maybe a little less than an hour because I didn't start right away. But that was definitely the most insane combat cast that we've ever gotten. The amount of content. Now, in the Takeda patch, we got a lot of like buffs, a lot of nerfs, and a lot of balance changes. Every single patch, we get like a little bit for invasions mode, a little quality of life thing. Sometimes we get new stage variations. Sometimes we get new skins or new seasonal store announcements. But this stream had literally everything. They were not lying when they said that they were changing every aspect of the game. We got stuff for single player content. We got stuff for multiplayer content. Balance changes, new stages, new skins, reworks. We got the Warrior Shrine finally. Online training is coming. A lot. Literally a lot. I think the only thing that people are still asking for that they did not announce in this stream was rooms. Having like online rooms / lobbies. That is literally the only thing that we didn't get. And shit, I mean, with all the content, they got a bunch of time to work on that, in my opinion, because we got so much content coming in this update. We're not going to have time to explore everything. I'm going to run it back, try to just go over the highlights, and yeah.
His good friend within the shadow.
Him in a shadow, absolutely.
Wow, that was insane. And Noob looks insane. Noob looks like the craziest character they've ever made.
You have a lot of talking here.
We got some stuff to.
All right.
We've got a new season of Invasion.
Here's the part that no one cares about except for me.
It's the season of the Dark Dragon.
Dark Dragon, evil Liu Kang season. So we're gonna get all of Liu Kang's Order of Darkness palettes.
And so he's brought.
Boom. So if you haven't seen, Liu Kang has some Order of Darkness palettes in the game already. He just had one in the not in Combat League this season, but he got one as a weekly reward this season. So I have like 2 or 3 Liu Kang palettes for the Order of Darkness. Katana got 2 or 3 Order of Darkness palettes last season. I am excited to see more because these are insane. And everyone has like, these are like Geras variations almost, because they all have the blue eyes and then like the not tattoos, but like the construct markings all over them. That is so sick. I think Geras is going to be the Titan boss. It makes sense thematically. Since, you know, there are all of these construct skins coming to the game, I think making Geras the Titan boss would make a lot of sense. So I'm going to expect that, and then I'll expect to get Geras's... we already have his Order of Darkness skin. We've had it for a long time, but we don't have like the gold palettes of it, the silver palettes, and then more different colors for Geras's Order of Darkness skin. We'll have, whenever they do like the season trailer, which will probably be next week after the update. Then we'll really know for a fact who the Titan boss is. But until that's confirmed, I'm going to assume Geras is our Titan boss for the season. But these skins all look really good. So now here's what I'll say. Here's my guess. The 3 in the middle, I think, are going to be Kombat League. So I think Liu Kang is going to be the first one. Melina is going to be the Grandmaster one. And then Katana is going to be the Elder God skin. That's my prediction. And then these 2 are probably going to come in Invasions or in the seasonal store. That is my prediction. The Scorpion and the Sub-Zero in the seasonal store, maybe in Invasions. And then these 3 in the middle, I think are going to be our Kombat League skins. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. It's my prediction. I could be wrong, but, you know, that's what we'll go with for now. I think they look good. I like the color scheme. I love the white and gold. They kind of remind me of the Chronica skins that we never got in MK11. If you looked at, like, the arcade ladders, whenever a character would do their ladder ending, they would have this, like, Chronica skin as if they were the Keeper of Time. And that's basically what this looks like to me. Keeper of Time skins for all the characters with a dark twist. So I'm excited. I'm also excited that they're still going to do another season of Invasions. It doesn't seem like anything is changing for Invasions. Besides the quality of life updates, it'll still basically work the same. And I get it. Everyone doesn't like Invasions, but I do. If you don't like Invasions, however, you're going to get more single-player content as an alternative to Invasions because of the new Towers of Time buff, which I think is actually another really good call.
Also, this season we have new mini-games.
New mini-games. The mini-map is going to be huge. I asked for this like a year ago, so finally we're getting that.
More of those POIs for you to, you know, have a clear understanding of where to go.
It's a real good quality of life thing. People
yes, now you're going to know exactly where to go, where the chests are, where the different nodes are. Component thing is, I don't really care. But, you know, it'll help those people who do expect it.
Big.
He's very.
Yeah.
Which I'm very excited for. It's pretty big.
He's very big.
He's very big. So we know the Titan boss is a he. They said he's big, and honestly, I think the biggest character in Mortal Kombat that isn't Shao is Geras, in my opinion. So I'm gonna say it's Geras for the Titan boss.
3 trial towers. So we will be having online practice as well.
And online practice, online training is coming in the update.
Go out there, go spar with your friends. Be available.
Social media, work with them. Do both.
16-bit absolutely roasted everybody. And the animalities.
Will the guest characters have animalities?
This part.
Well, you know, they're guest characters. Of course they
guest
will.
character animalities confirmed.
There's some rippers. There's some.
So not only are we going to get one for Omni-Man, Peacemaker, and Homelander, but in the future, we're going to get animalities for Ghostface, T-1000, and Conan. Holy shit. That's going to be insane.
We've got, we do have an interview I did earlier with Josh Slingerland about...
Okay, the animalities thing, it was cool. I recorded my reaction to Takeda's animality, so we don't have to see it again. Warrior Shrine confirmed. Honestly, this one was like, I could call this mid. It's not a bad update, like a leaderboard, and it's a really cool version of a leaderboard. But for Warrior Shrine to be something that they held on to for a year before actually revealing it, I think a lot of people started to get their expectations higher and higher with every update that passed. I'm glad we're finally getting Warrior Shrine, but it's not a significant update in my opinion. It's a cool quality of life thing. It'll probably look cool, and there's some characters or players who will be really excited for it, but not me, because I'm never making it onto the top 5, bro.
There's more. Also, not the Warrior Shrine.
The Dragon one. Fire-spitting Dragon Shrine.
The Shrine.
New
cameo brutalities for all cameos.
Go to the shrine.
So I think every cameo has at least one brutality. Some have more than one. But now every cameo is going to get a new one. That is going to be sick. I cannot wait. Now I might have to do a brutality reaction video to check out all these new cameo brutals and new character brutals that are coming into the game. I'm already preparing to do a new fatality reaction where we react to the new character fatalities and the new animalities. But now I'm also going to have to do a brutality reaction as well. Oh, man, I cannot wait for that. All right, that's going to go in my notes. I'm going to have to schedule that video. Maybe before the end of the year I'll try to get that out, but we shall see.
Throw some coins in there and get some new cameo.
Content.
There's 2 per character. For all characters, including the DLC.
Okay, and then, so this is where he says in the seasonal store, there's going to be brutalities in there as well. That's a good quality of life update because I always like unlock the seasonal store pretty early, and then I have a bunch of credits in the seasonal store and nothing to do with them. Now, I think we're still not going to get any skins, any seasonal skins for the DLC characters, which is unfortunate because I would like to see more skins for DLC characters. Even if they're just seasonal palettes, that would be a good start, but I do want to see like actual unique skins for the DLC characters. That's unfortunate, but new brutalities at least gives us something to unlock for DLC characters in the store. Damn, new Takeda brutality? That's going to be sick. That's going to be pretty hard. I think that if they don't give us guest character seasonal palettes, they should at least give us the Mortal Kombat character seasonal palettes for Quan, Ermac, and Takeda. I think we should get seasonal palettes for those 3 at least, but well, you know, we'll have to keep asking for stuff. We got a lot of stuff this stream, but there's still more improvements to be done.
Store, it kind of resets roll around, seasons and stuff like that. These will always
the brutalities won't reset, so that's good to know.
Chaos.
However, I'm going to try to unlock them as soon as I can. So
Sindel's throne room has the dance
to do violence and
all right, so I already know what the 4 new stages are. Actually, let me get the count again to make sure I have it right. I have 4 new stages and 5 new stage variations, but let me make sure that that's correct.
Environments. Those 4 new environments also have 2 variations.
Yes, 4 new environments, 2 variations each.
In addition to that,
and then
everybody will
5
get
new variations of existing stages.
Too. So, like the Wuxi Academy now has a different sort of.
Oh, Wuxi. Okay, that's the last one.
That everybody will get.
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys what all the new stages are gonna be. You ready? I'm gonna tell you right now because I got them all. I wrote them all down. The 4 new stages are gonna be the Chaosium, the Maze, the Citadel, and the Night Market. They've showed all of these off before in different trailers. They're gonna show the Chaosium right now as well as Havoc Citadel. They showed us the maze in the last Kombat Kast. That's where Tanya and Sector were fighting at. That's called the maze. They've showed it off in like on their social media as well. And then the Night Market is where they do the QA test in this Kombat Kast at the end. So those are the 4 new stages: Chaosium, Maze, Citadel, Night Market. Now for the 5 new variations of existing stages, that's going to be Wuxi Academy new variation, Fire Temple new variation, the Great Hall, which is Sindel's throne room, new variation. The Wedding Temple, this one, we've seen it. It's the Fire Temple with the wedding before it gets ambushed. I'm pretty sure that's going to be one of them because we've seen that one already. And then the Corrupted Forest variation where Cyrax and Sector are fighting, where there's like no leaves on trees, no effects. Everything's just like blackened and burnt down. I'm pretty sure those are the 4 new stages and 5 new variations. Yeah. That's just by counting them in all the different
before we get to that,
in all the different trailers.
Colors and stuff.
So boom.
Forming murder
This is the Chaosium. Looks good. 2 variations of each of the new stages. And then hold on. Where's Havoc Citadel? I guess they talked a little bit more.
Doing? What are they?
Exactly.
They're buying food. What's going on? They're having fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
Fresh takes and remixes on those, kind of showing what happened
earlier.
Yes.
I mean, previously in MK1. We got one more stage.
Okay, this is the Fire Temple corrupted or chaos version.
That was cool.
Looks
looks
good. Looks fire, no pun intended.
Inherently chaotic.
And then this is Havoc's. What is it called? Havoc Citadel. Sick.
For something that is
very dope. Now this part, y'all. I'm going crazy for this because I said right before they announced this, I'm glad that they're doing a new layout for Towers of Time, right? But what are going to be the new rewards to make the Towers of Time worth it? Seasonal store is going to work. I mean, not seasonal store. Seasonal tower is going to work the same way, which I don't mind because I think the seasonal tower was the one really good tower that had really good rewards. Legacy tower is going to give us seasonal palettes from the past that we were never able to unlock. That's pretty good because that's another exclusive skin like tower. And then the other towers, they don't talk about it giving us like very good rewards, but the overall rewards that you get now for weekly challenges, this is going to be huge. I'm gonna try to hit top 5 of the leaderboard. Like maybe not every season, but a couple seasons I gotta try. Wait, this is Kenshi's Shaolin Monk skin. I think it's a different, or his Wuxi skin. I think this is a different palette because it looks a little red. So you might be able to get Kenshi's Wuxi skin in orange from the seasonal store this season, and then you'll get another variant if you make top 25. But I need to get at least top 10, and then top 5 is a Chaos Melina skin that we haven't seen yet, bro. I'm losing my mind. And then look, even if you don't make it onto this leaderboard, you still can get new dragon crystals every single week, bruh. New dragon crystals every week. Everybody, make some noise, y'all. New dragon crystals every week. Come on. We gotta go crazy. You can now grind dragon crystals if you've already got all your characters unlocked, like I do. You can grind dragon crystals through weekly challenges. This is way better than a weekly skin. Like the weekly skins were pretty cool. Some of them are really nice and like very exclusive. But brother, unlocking dragon crystals is going to be so much better. This is probably one of the biggest W's in the stream. And look, if it's always challenges like this, deal damage, then people are going to be able to unlock this whether they're actually grinding for it or they're just playing the game. So I hope that it's always challenges like that where people can just get it by playing. And then people are going to start to accumulate dragon crystals over time. And then we can get those expensive ass skins for free. Again, because I got a lot of those expensive ass skins for free. All right.
Challenges will be rewarding points.
I
But
think...
very soon...
Oh, wait. Let me actually listen to what he said here.
Patch
Let me actually listen to what he
you know,
says here.
push it out to everybody.
Right.
So there,
Let me go back.
rewarded items based on their final placement, and a new competition begins.
Very, very exciting.
All right, for launch of Khaos Reigns, only challenges will be rewarded.
Okay, so you
But
only
very
get
soon,
points.
We're gonna be adding points to towers.
Nice,
So the
okay.
harder the tower,
So
the more
from the
points
beginning,
that
you
will
can
receive.
only get points from doing challenges,
Wanna massage
which
the
I think
numbers,
that's going to
things
make
like
it
that.
kind of weird. That's going to make it weird to get on that leaderboard because there's going to be a set amount of challenges that everyone can do. Maybe daily challenges are going to be a huge factor in that, but I feel like how are you going to get to the top percent, like the highest percent, if everyone has access to the same amount of challenges? I'm not sure. I really don't know. I think in order to get the top percent, you're literally going to have to do every single challenge, daily, weekly, or whatever, in the game every day. Like you can't let up. You can't let a single day go by without doing your challenges. And then still, how are they, like, is there going to be enough people attempting the challenges to differentiate someone who's at like 100% versus someone who's at top 5%? When they add points to towers, that is going to actually be a bigger differential because different people do, different amounts of towers. So if you want to stay in the top percent, you can just make sure you're grinding more towers than other people. Right now, before it's in towers, I don't know how anyone is going to get that top percent. I'm going to try, but I don't know how. I need to get at least to the Gearus palette if these are all the rewards we're getting for the first week or first season. But I really want the Melina palette as well, the Melina skin, so I'm going to try to see what I can do to get in the top 1%. Maybe I won't do it every single time. It'll probably depend on which skins they're offering, but I want to try to do it week 1 just to see how hard that grind is. And I don't, I like having something to grind towards. I like grinding in games. A lot of people don't. they had other shit to do. But I like grinding games. All right.
And Omni-Man. Let's take a look.
Okay, buffs. Into clone. I did look because the clone hit him so fast after the forward 3. I didn't even notice that it bounced him back up. So I think they said that like the forward 3, I'm not gonna be able to combo off of it with Geras by himself unless maybe you're in the corner, but you'll be able to combo off of it with your cameo or with your clone. So that's interesting. That's gonna give Demoralize some really cool combo routes, as if he doesn't already have a bunch of really cool combo routes. But it's not a massive buff or anything for Geras. He's still in the exact same tier that he was, giving him one more launcher, which I'm assuming is still punishable as hell. It was fun. It's cool. But it's not a huge thing. And then they gave one to Omni-Man as well. Let me actually just watch the sequence out. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, simple Omni-Man ender like we're used to.
Now again, you can probably if you're in the
and then after that we got Lao's, right?
Take a look.
Oh no, we got Cameo Lao first. And we got to see a Cyrax combo. One bomb. Oh no, he started off with foam into bomb. Into bomb 2. Now bomb 3 doesn't combo, but it resets the combo after Lao hat. Holy shit.
Cameo Kung Lao now has
Lao hat
golden
into
hat for duration,
enhanced
put a hat
bomb
around you.
reset.
If the enemy is
It's kind of
hit, they are
thick.
stunned, so you can use this for protection, or hell, just throw out a random teleport and see what happens. You know,
That's how I roll.
so that's a new thing for Cameo Kung Lao. Orbiting hat, we've seen him before, but it works a little differently here.
Yeah, the Lao hat nerf, Lao hat buff, Cameo Lao buff looks cool, but I was mostly concerned about Cyrax because we haven't gotten to see a lot of Cyrax. Like just in a match going crazy. This part is crazy. This looks exactly like Katana's air fan thingy.
All right, now Kung Lao now has an aerial hat toss, which he can use.
That's a buff you can really hang your hat on.
And they didn't talk about the spin.
And,
Did the spin
the
change?
version of that is really good for
The way he
combos.
used
It's
spin
another
at the end just to
tool
get full
for,
screen,
Kung
is that
Lao
exactly the
to do
same?
combos and kind of deal with people in the air.
Maybe it
You can
is.
also do it pretty
Maybe there's no change to it,
and Shijin-
but I thought there was. This one was huge. Shijinko's crumple into... Oh, there's 2 new moves. There's the kick into crumple, and then there's the kick into what looks like an overhead
where you can do a punch
swipe.
into a kick, which is a crumple stun, which allows you to do combos. He also has a kick into an overhead chop.
Okay, it is an
So some
overhead.
new moves for Shijinko to get in there. Old Shang, when you're playing as Old Shang, he has forward 3-4, which is a double.
Did he do Shang's forward 3-4 in this video? Because I didn't see it. Oh, I think that was it. Oh yeah, that's it. Whoa, it's a low, but if you start off with that crumple state from Shijinko, it keeps them
So
juggled.
from that video, you're going to notice that Shijinko now has new combo strings.
That's hard.
Where you can do a punch.
That is hard.
Well,
So who's all the we got? Geras buffs, Lao cameo buffs, Lao character buffs, Shang buffs, and Shijinko buffs. And then in the next one, we've got cameo Sonya buffs, which we've already known about. And Takeda buffs that we didn't know about, at least one. Which I think that's a good buff because Takeda's forward 2 didn't really have any uses that I could think of. I thought when I first saw Takeda's forward 2, I'm like, oh, this might be a like Movado. Like you might be able to launch this with Movado, but it couldn't. So maybe now after this buff, you can launch with Movado. So that'll be something I try. Is it now Movado launchable? Which I think it is. If you can special cancel it, even though Movado, you don't actually need special cancels to be able to do it. You just need them to be in the right juggle state. So maybe it won't change, but...
you
even if you can't Movado cancel it, you can now special cancel it so you can cancel it into other cameos. Maybe I can do Frost cameo. I can do sub cameo. Who does Takeda actually synergize with? Jax.
All right, now Sonya has a
You
dive
could probably
kick.
use Jack like forward 2 into Jax's square wave. Will be a good long distance
But it's really
safe
good
poke.
for offense, a really good way to start a combo that starts overhead, and you'll also notice maybe for you eagle-eyed Takeda.
Okay, let me go back to the Takeda thing, because the thing that's weird about Sonya's move to me.
A little grab, morph back, and all these attacks.
Okay, let me.
More video to show you.
Okay.
I've a lot of videos. Thanks for
I think what's weird about the Sonya thing is they said it's a summon, but it summons in the air. So I guess it stops your character from being in the air or doing whatever follow-up they wanted. Yeah, isn't that interesting? It summons in the air, because whenever Takeda does stand 4, he's technically airborne. So I guess most characters aren't going to be able to just cancel this off of a button unless they have an airborne button like Takeda. But it cancels in the air, and then it puts Takeda on the ground. Like, there isn't really a summon animation where they're just kind of stuck in place waiting for it to happen. Because they're in the air, the summon stun kind of happens in the air, and then it looks like it cancels really fast for you to follow up. Yeah. So that's interesting. That's going to be different.
Won't like save you from mistakes, but it's really good for offense, a really good way to start a
That is going to be different. And then I think after this, they just do noob, right?
And of course, you can play Khaos Reigns to see the expansion and see how old Bihan adjusts to this change. Not
Yeah, the rest of it is just noob stuff.
Yeah.
And I do
Alright, so let's do it.
I do want to go over noob stuff, but the noob stuff is a lot.
normal attacks, which
So I'm not going to go
almost every
over
normal
everything.
attack has.
We're going to get an abridged version of it.
If you're gonna use it, you might as well use
Right,
it. I mean,
they
you gotta
are
use
a
it.
true tag at level 3rd strike.
Let's just go to special moves, I guess.
Wanted to go over his back 3, which is a low. You can
Like this little
Yes.
mystic.
get a good look at it. Classic. One of the first special moves he ever had.
Okay, so you can kind of tell.
Let's start off with
See how they crouch?
classic.
Boom, down, down. So I guess down, down, up is going to be the input for that teleport, because you can see them crouching.
Drops them.
Oh, also you have air telly.
EX version will pop them up through a portal.
Yeah, EX pops them up, but they didn't really show what combos you get off of that.
Ability tool. You can jump back and do it. You can jump forward.
Not his armor move, because his armor move is like a low sweet
Pretty
kick.
much exactly as it's been for 30 years.
It's what you expect out of Noob.
Never-
You
Exactly.
move, I gotcha.
That move
Yep.
never tilted me ever.
No.
Damn, this was such a thick combat cast, y'all.
The Ghost Ball. And this is
What do y'all
something
think?
changed many times in the
This
last
one is
decade. I
thick,
think
bro.
this
There's
might
so
be the
much
coolest
stuff.
version yet.
And I gotta digest all of
Ghost
this
Ball is
before I
really
record
slow.
my video
But
later.
If it hits or they block it,
And then I still gotta edit the
it
video
has
and get it
really
up
got its
for
effect
tomorrow.
on them. And this primes him to detonate it, which is a pop-up.
Now, the one thing about this I think that's crazy
Got
is
it on,
that
you can see it last. Why did
it goes
not?
on them on block.
moment
They
you
didn't
can
show
detonate
it, but they said
and get a
multiple
fair
times.
combo.
On hit or on block,
Very cool.
they'll get
And
this.
remember, that's on hit or block.
Yeah,
that
they'll
they
get this
primed.
debuff.
He also has an EX version.
But you
But
can
once
block
do
it,
the
right?
clones
I'm pretty
start
sure.
summoning.
I mean,
Oh, that's
you can
neat.
block the
Use
ball,
this
but I
freedom
mean,
to
you
move
can
around,
block
and
the
anytime, Let
explosion.
it go. And
So to me,
remember,
it's
on
kind of like
block,
Gears'
so you
snap,
could be doing block
where you have to
strings,
make the read on when
setups,
they'll use it and then
knockdowns,
just
stuff
block
like that,
it.
And the clone is waiting to do it.
And you'll notice the aura lasts a while.
But they
That
can
lasts quite a
combo
while.
into it, so
Another
you gotta
alternate
be
thing of this is
aware
there's
of
an
that.
EX version that detonate that you can cancel. As soon
Also,
as
how
the
long
regular
does the
ghost ball
aura
hits.
last?
So he can immediately use it.
Because I think
almost
the
like
aura goes away
can
if you hit noob.
immediately block strings, set up, go. And remember on
Let's
block,
try to
so
see.
You could be doing blocks.
Damn,
The
that was
clone
on there for a long
starts
time. All right, let's see.
Oh, that sneaky clone.
Noob is free to move around, and then any time you can let it go. And remember on block, so Noob could be doing block strings, setups, knockdown, stuff like that, and the clone is
It's about 10 to 11
It does
seconds.
last quite a while.
That is a long ass time.
Another alternative thing of this is there's an EX version that detonates.
That's pretty long,
cancel
y'all.
As soon as the regular ghost ball hits. So he can immediately use it almost like a pop-up projectile.
All right, and then for 2 bars, you get an
And
immediate
when
pop
you have
up.
slower projectiles like Noob Saibot, one of the things the opponent's going to want at the beginning
And then you'll teleport as a way to anti-zone.
The running man.
Oh, running man.
And there you go. It's back. He does
The running man is sick. It's actually faster than I thought it would be.
That tackle and the EX version pops them up.
But I want to make sure it's like
Ninja
this. Is this a high? Is this a mid? Like
Then,
they didn't tell us
forgot to say
everything
it,
we wanted to know about this, so I'll put that in my notes.
Now here's something really neat. Some of his moves, when he uses the clone will go away because it has to return. Look at his shadow. Get a good look at there.
Noob
When you do the
tackle.
slide, the shadow's actually gone.
Mid question mark, high question mark.
Oh.
Now some of these moves, if you don't have the clone, will actually change.
Oh.
Without the clone, he does a classic Sub-Zero.
That's so. This part is
So you can do a
crazy.
slide after a slide?
Exactly.
It's slower than sub slide. Hopefully, it's just as
Now you're
punishable.
putting yourself closer to them. You're not.
Yes.
Because the regular, the Noob Saibot slide is almost like a projectile.
Right. Exactly. Let's go over a couple other moves because he has even more like pop-ups. and
Yeah, like the
these are
clone
the
slide
zone
is gonna be
moves.
hard to
So
punish,
you have
if
plus
even
and
possible to punish.
Down back 3.
The regular slide
you
has
pick
to
where
be
they work
punishable as
together.
hell, bro.
EX
It just
version
has
pops
to.
them up even better, and he can get a combo. And then he has down back 4, which is the opposite, a low kick. It'll
Down
trip
back
them.
3 and down back
EX is his
4.
Armor. So his armor, he's not going to get like a full combo. It's not like the best reward in the world.
He does,
but
so it's not an armored
he
launcher or
doesn't
anything,
do
and it doesn't advance him forward like a lot of armor moves
that's
do.
all of his
But a
grounded
low
moves. What
armor,
about the air?
for some
What
reason, I
about
feel
the
like
air?
that might be
There's
good.
Suspense.
Maybe
A
it'll lose
lot
to
more
jump-ins,
because
but
it has
I
multiple
think it'll be
different
good
dive
for,
kicks.
you
So
know,
let's start.
other
He
purposes,
has an air dive
mix-ups,
kick where he sends out his clone, and you can see this has a decent amount of
just
cooldown.
catching your opponent who didn't
This is
expect to
another
have to
one
block a
where
low.
On cooldown, he himself will do a dive
Bro,
kick.
the dive kick looks fast
He
as
also
hell when
has
Noob does it.
a straight dive kick. Because straight
This
across,
one too. Straight dive kick,
He's got
regular
jump
dive
kicks,
kick,
he
and
does
downward
the
dive kick.
anti-air.
That staggers.
And then he has a downward trajectory dive kick. And if you
Bruh.
EX it, they are staggered.
If you EX it, for some reason, that is like,
Don't tell me there's more.
that's like upgraded
There
Jackie to
is
me.
A major new mechanic that I
EX
think
and
really
then start a
separates this
combo.
move from
Baraka has
others.
something similar with his air projectile, but
So let's go over
shooting something downward and getting a
Takeda.
combo off it just looks like
once per match.
Jackie. It looks
You
like
may have
upgraded
noticed
Jackie
he
in
has
my
this
opinion.
severed hand on his hip. It's very crazy.
Alright, and then we got the confusing ass buff,
Severed.
but to make it less confusing, you can use the buff once per game. Once you have it activated, you can use buff shadow moves for the rest of that round. However, I don't think they specifically said how, like, is it one buff and then the whole thing is gone? Or is it several buffs?
Why?
Once
That's
per
the part
match,
that I think is confusing
you can
still.
bring it out, destroy it.
So he destroyed
now
it here.
Embrace chaos.
How many
Now,
buffed
he gains
shadow
access to a
moves do
brand
you
new
get
special move.
before that goes away?
It's a low-hitting, homing
Okay, you just get
projectile
one.
that pops
You get
one
one,
up. Oh,
then
yeah,
it's
so
gone,
now
and
can't
you
do
gotta
it
reset.
Did it
per
once,
match,
right?
You have a certain amount of
So
time.
boom, they reset,
Yes.
embrace
He
chaos
gains access
again.
to that move, and that's a tracking move. It's not close, medium, far. And then all of his shadow special moves gain the ability to throw the opponent.
So
into
you
a
get
portal
one new move.
So
for
cool.
a pop-up. So his
Okay,
slide
okay. That's what
throws
confused
the
me, I
opponent
think.
into a portal.
That's so
For-
cool.
So his slide.
Wait, hold
directly
on.
into
Let me
a-
go back.
and all
This
of his
move
shadow
here.
special moves gain the ability. Close, medium, far. So he
This
gains access
move.
to that move, and that's a tracking move. It's not close, medium,
That
far.
doesn't take your shadow away. You don't use a shadow for this one, so that won't use up the buff. You get that move. I guess you only get that move once, though, for the buff, like with the shadow moves. I don't know. I think you only get it one time. And then if you use a shadow
And then
buff,
all of his shadow special moves gain the ability
boom.
to throw
See
the
how he
opponent
uses
into
it?
a
Watch the
portal.
shadow, and then the
That's
shadow
so
goes away.
cool.
A pop-up.
So you get one new shadow move, and then you get one buffed or one new portal move to try to avoid confusion. One new portal move and one buffed shadow move when you do this buff. But after you use it up, no more shadow moves for the rest of the round. And no more buff for the rest of the game. That was the part that was kind of confusing. All right, I think that's everything. We're going to watch the QA match one more time.
Kodak.
And then we're going to get up out of here. Because I got to get something to eat. I'm kind of hungry.
See you in Khaos
But,
Reigns.
look, It's funny I say it, I'm hungry because we kind of ate. I'm not gonna lie, we kind of ate in this stream. We're eating good. They gave us a lot to chew on, and like I said, I gotta go and digest all of this before I do my video. So I have my notes of like, here's the things I'm gonna ask for in the video, the things I think they still need to change, and a lot of stuff they answered in this live stream is gonna get fixed, changed, buffed, or just added to in Khaos Reigns update. So a lot of my bullet points I can just take off the list completely because boom, they just answered it. We know when we're getting online training. We know what the Warrior Shrine is. Seasonal store is getting buffed. Shrine is getting buffed. New stages for everyone. Guest characters are getting animalities. New invasions mode. We get a mini map. New mini games. The skins look pretty sick. Towers of Time, and Towers of Time is going to have a bunch of new rewards that are actually worth it. Like, I think even if you don't want anything from the new Towers of Time as far as like skins and palettes and all of that, the new Dragon Crystal challenges are going to be absolutely huge for everyone. I think that's one of the biggest things in the game. Buffs are coming across the board, characters, cameos. It's going to be insane trying to keep up with all these buffs when Khaos Reigns drops. But damn. Yeah. They didn't, so there is not really any new modes besides like Warrior Shrine, which I don't know if I'm going to call Warrior Shrine a new mode because it's just a leaderboard. But some people were predicting that they were going to do a cameo-less mode. I don't think that's the case. I don't think we're ever going to get a cameo-less mode. But I think as a way to compromise, they could just do not cameo-less mode, but allow people to choose cameo-less when they go into the normal modes. Yes, it's going to put you at a disadvantage, but some people, I guess, want to do that. Same way they had no variation mode in MKX and even technically in MK11. Let people play cameo-less if they want to, and then maybe they'll learn that they're just putting themselves at a disadvantage for no reason. Or maybe they'll like it, and maybe they'll say, this is my preferred way to play. Who knows? They didn't say anything about cameo-less, so I'm going to assume it doesn't exist. But if they do add something, I think that's what they should go with. But no new mode, like they didn't add a crypt or a conquest mode or anything like that. The new mode technically is Towers of Time, but Towers of Time was already in the game. They're just changing how it works and how you get to it and how it looks. So there's no new modes, honestly, but there is a lot of new features that will substitute or suffice until then. So yeah, that was a lot. That was a whole lot. One more QA mode or QA game, and then we're going to get out of here, you guys.
And can't wait to see you at the next Kombat.
And like I said, only 5 more days until we get all of this, which is, honestly, it's starting to get overwhelming. Oh, we got to look at the new stage select. Look at all those fucking stages, bruh. Look at all of them. Night Market down here. This one is the Chaosium, I think. Then over here we got the Maze. And then down here we've got Havoc's, what's it called? Havoc Citadel. So those are the 4 new stages. And then we're going to get 5 new variations of stages, which, like I said, are going to be Wuxi Academy is getting a new variation. The Great Hall is getting a new variation. Fire Temple is getting 1, if not 2 new variations. And then the Corrupted Forest is getting a new variation that we've already seen. I mean, they could make it a Living Forest variation where everything is dead, but I'm pretty sure it'll just be a new Corrupted Forest. So, boom. A lot of new stuff is coming, y'all. A lot of new stuff. Let's just check out this QA match and enjoy. And then I'll spend the rest of the day trying to digest everything that is coming. See if I can, because I might not be able to. Alright. Okay, so he went for that Soul Ball round start, and Havoc just ducked it. Looks like that jab string is going to be safe. Maybe plus if you cancel it before doing the whole thing. Ooh. Is that the new Havoc move? Okay, Soul Ball charged up. Yo, you can slide in a Soul Ball. No! He didn't get a huge combo for it because he dropped it. But sliding in the Soul Ball is diabolical as fuck. Oh, and you can get that portal off of the new Shujinko stagger. Damn. The block throw counter. Ew. Also, that throw will give you a meterless combo if you have your Chaos Embrace buff. So there he did the enhanced shadow tackle, but I don't think he needed to because he was so close. I think regular shadow tackle. Oh, you know what? Regular shadow tackle might not have been fast enough on startup. Havoc's new low launcher. Havoc's good old umbilical cord. And his new stagger overhead thing. Ooh, and he whiffs it. Ooh. Man. Noob's gameplay alone is a lot to take in. Let alone all the new modes and stuff. Oh, okay. So there he did his Embrace Chaos. He got his buff. So, oh, wait. I'm confused. Because he got his buff here, right? He's going to use a couple different shadow moves before the buff, like before it goes away. So I don't know how it works. He uses one there, gets the portal. He uses that one. And he uses another one. And his shadow's still there. Okay, now it's gone. That's going to be confusing. Maybe you have a timer of when you can still use shadow moves before the shadow disappears. Or maybe if you do it in the same combo. Maybe if you do, like, you can do multiple shadow moves in that combo, but as soon as that combo is over, then your shadow disappears. That move is kind of confusing. It's the most confusing part of Noob's game plan, but it's going to be good. Once you figure out how it works, it's going to be a major part of his game plan. And now he can't use shadow moves for the rest of this round. So if he does slide, it'll be regular slide. If he does uppercut, it'll be a normal uppercut. But then, boom. Spends 2 bars to get the Soul Ball Explosion brutality.
Noob Saibot wins.
God damn. That was insane. That was absolutely insane. That was the craziest Kombat Kast we've ever gotten. I have no idea what they're going to do next when, like, Ghostface drops. But that was absolutely massive. So much stuff. I could sit here and talk about it for hours, but instead I'm going to wait. I'm going to talk about it in my video that I'm dropping tomorrow. And I'll see you guys there tomorrow, noon Eastern time, where we'll go over all of this stuff, but also some more stuff that they could add to the game in future updates. But damn, it's looking good. We're eating good. It's looking good. Yeah, if you have any other things that you think they missed that they can still add to the game to improve the game, let me know. Throw it in the comments. I will definitely take a look at it and consider it before making my video today. But I think, like, the amount of requests I had it was like a page. I had a page worth of requests, and most of those are already taken care of. So the amount of requests I have now is a lot smaller than before I started this stream. I think the game is going to be in a really good place next Tuesday after this update. And it doesn't matter, like, which content you're coming for. There's going to be so much content. There's going to be single player content. There's going to be online content, invasions content, combat league content, seasonal store content, shrine content. There's going to be a lot. There's the story content that we haven't gotten in a while, but there's going to be some new stuff. So yeah, absolutely massive update is coming to Mortal Kombat 1 next Tuesday, and I cannot wait. Guys, if you feel the same way I do, let me know by hitting the 3-hit combo, smash the like button like Ryu, spear the subscribe button like Scorpion, and kick the notification bell like Kazuya. That's not to mention that the same day Khaos Reigns drops, we're also getting a Street Fighter 6 update. And very soon, we're getting a new Tekken update that also has story content, as well as Heihachi. So, there's going to be so much. Also, God of War Ragnarok drops today. I think there's some other games that are dropping pretty soon that I forgot about, but I will quickly remember. There's a new Dead Rising game. I'm not a huge Dead Rising person, but who knows? Maybe I'll get into it. And I just recently started Borderlands 3. I beat Borderlands, the pre-sequel, beat all the side missions, so now I'm going into Borderlands 3. I beat it before, but I've never done all the side missions and all the DLC and stuff, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So I got a lot of gaming. I got a lot of things to play. I got a lot of TV shows to watch, movies, and so on and so forth. I'll be busy. Not too busy to make videos, though, because we got a brand new video coming Friday. I'm going to do another live stream next Tuesday, day 1 of Khaos Reigns. Another video next Friday playing online gameplay for the first time in Khaos Reigns. And I got some special videos I'm working on. I'm now going to do another fatality reaction and a brutality reaction. Fatality reaction will feature all the animalities and my reaction to them. And then I'm going to do a brutality reaction with all these new brutalities that are getting added to the game with Khaos Reigns. So look out for those in the future. I started watching Agatha All Along so I could do my first and final reaction and review for that. That'll be coming at like the end of October, maybe early November. We've also got Marvel Rivals coming in December, as well as Secret Level coming in December. Oh, fuck. It's a lot to think about, and that's just this year. Who knows what's coming next year? Who knows what's coming in the future? I just got to take it one day at a time, or else my head will explode from the amount of overwhelming content. But that is going to be it for this one, you guys. Shout out to everyone who pulled up to the stream and joined me. We had about 80 of you guys in here. Shout out to all of y'all. I guess y'all are also excited, even though nobody was in chat. I got to assume y'all are also excited for Khaos Reigns, or else maybe I wouldn't be here. But let me know how you feel, whether it's in the chat or in the comments once this becomes a video. Subscribe if you are new here and you want to see my first impressions of Khaos Reigns. I will be playing the story of Khaos Reigns. I'll finish it by next weekend. And like I said, a lot more videos to come in the future. So that'll be it for this one, you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if you feel me, and I will see you guys next time in another new video. Peace out. Actually, I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, noon Eastern time for my next new video. So yeah, peace out. See you in the next... What the hell? Where's my outro? Okay, there it is. I don't know why it took so long to come in, but yeah, I'll see you guys in another new one. Peace out.